Following a developing story nearly 13,000 feet below sea level, a missing submersible touring the Titanic wreckage disappeared on Sunday in the Atlantic Ocean. Billionaire Shahzada Dawood and his son were two of the five people on board. The 48-year-old is a graduate of Philadelphia University. Now, the United States Coast Guard estimates there could be less than 24 hours of oxygen left. Investigators say they did hear some underwater noises in their search of that area overnight. ABC's Rena Roy is live in New York with the latest on this unfolding search effort. Rena?
Yeah, John, some have been speculating the noises heard could be a glimmer of hope, perhaps a sign of life, but officials stress that they could actually be something else, maybe metal or debris clanging, given that they were heard near the Titanic wreckage. Still, teams are focusing on that area as the desperate effort to save the crew is running out of time. Officials estimate there's less than 24 hours of oxygen left in a missing submersible with 5 people on board. The search is intensifying, rescue crews desperate to find the vessel. Overnight, the U.S. Coast Guard confirming a Canadian aircraft detected underwater noises Tuesday morning in the search area. But still, no sign of the vessel. The Coast Guard's 1st District commander speaking to CBS.
So there is a lot of metal and different objects in the water around this site. We've engaged experts from the Navy that can classify or give us better information about what the source of that noise may be.
The U.S., Canada, and France joining forces to scour more than 10,000 miles of ocean. The Titan vessel, operated by OceanGate Expeditions, disappeared an hour and 45 minutes into its journey Sunday morning to see the Titanic shipwreck. These are some of the last images taken before they entered the water.
Our crews are working around the clock to ensure that we are doing everything possible to locate the Titan.
All 5 people inside the sub now identified. British explorer and billionaire Hamish Harding, Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood, and his 19-year-old son Sulaiman, world-renowned Titanic researcher and diver P.H. Narjuleh, and the CEO of OceanGate, Stockton Rush, who gave ABC affiliate Como a look inside the Titan as it was being built in 2018.
A team of 5 will squeeze into Titan for each dive and view the wreckage on these monitors. To fly the vessel, the pilot uses a PlayStation controller.
Now growing questions around safety features. In a 2018 counterclaim lawsuit, a former employee claims he was fired after warning about the sub's lack of physical safety scans. The company sued him for breach of contract and allegedly sharing company secrets. The disputes settled out of court. Now, also in 2018, a letter obtained by the New York Times and authenticated by ABC News, members of a committee specializing in submersibles expressed unanimous concern about the sub's safety. Members say OceanGate did make some changes after that letter. Christy, John?
Yeah, certainly a race against time.
Yeah.
Rena Roy, thank you.